Stream Deck is old.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is. It's old tech.
So is the Switch. The Switch is old, and when you bought it,
But
the Switch was 5-10 years old when it came out.
Why? By the tech inside?
Yeah.
But it's Nintendo. So Nintendo was always behind. So for Nintendo, it's new.
And that's why Nintendo is raping our wallets.
Just like Nintendo just invented game chat. Who thought that you can have game chat in the game? It's like, wow.
Nintendo thinks we're idiots.
Sony need to get into it. They need to get back into it.
Yeah.
And then 4K? 4K. I have never heard that before.
Yeah, if you living under a Nintendo rock, yeah, of course you never heard of it.
Just imagine how you gonna look in 4K.
I'm gonna be pixelated.
No, you Ganondorf. What is the next Smash Brothers gonna look like?
Pixelated.
What is that?
It's gonna be looking like Nintendo graphics.
Remember the Virtual Fighter? Remember that when it was in 3D for PlayStation 1? Remember everything? The arms and the hands was all bulky, like Final Fantasy 7. Could you imagine that we go back to that look? That'd be nice. They can make the games out faster.
They can skip that. It can skip me with that.
It's all about the gameplay. It's not how the game looks. It's how it plays.
Yeah. The gameplay needs to be fluid, and we need to be able to chat without having to have a barf bag next to us. Seeing them 5 frames, pixelation.
Your eyes be hurting. Everybody had this big, those thick Coke bottle glasses. Their eyes be messed up.
It's crazy.
You can see the back. You can see the back of somebody's head through their eyes. That's how big their eyes is. All right, you supposed to be getting off.
Yeah, I'm about to get off.
You sound tired.
Yeah, I gotta make my lunch and stuff.
So you try to do this like around 7 every time, every Sunday.
Well, I accommodated you because you said 7, but then I was like, well, I didn't hear from nobody, so I was just finna start.
So what time you normally have been doing it?
We try to do
What's
it
the
early,
scheduled plan?
Like after the meeting. So like early
Like early
afternoon.
2 to 3.
Yeah. Because then we got more time to spend with our families afterwards. It ain't just like we having a podcast, then we gotta go to bed,
And then I'm on the stream going like this. And then y'all talking, I'm
rubbing
like,
my eyes. I was rubbing my eyes, man. There's something
y'all talking, I'm
going.
And then my dog in the background, and he looking at his hand to the side going.
No. And then we look like, man, what's that noise? And we look at your camera, and the dog just ripping your face, and you just sleep. And you just shaking.
And I'm still asleep. Hey, but you'll get a lot of views though. Everybody be viewing. Like, what's going on?
Your whole body just flipping and stuff. Like this little old dog flipping his big old body.
My whole face be shaking, but I'm still asleep. Oh boy, that would be too funny. I told you he bad. He probably would do something like that. Because he'd be mad. I'll fall asleep on the couch real quick. I'll tell you this. I'll fall asleep on the couch. I open my eyes. He like real close to me like, I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I saying, what are you looking at? Then I throw some toys out. He playing, walking around the house doing stuff. He running and playing and happy and jumping up and down off the furniture. As soon as I sit down, he stop and look. I'm like, it was so weird. And I'm like, what do you want? And then Paul said, that dog loves you. That's why he stares at you. I said, no, he's weird. He's a Russian spy.
Man.